Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing today? I hope that everybody is having a good day, has had a wonderful day, whatever stage you are at this very moment. Today, I would like to talk to everybody about shadow work. How I like to explain shadow work is when you go to the therapist, you start talking about all the things and problems that you have going on right now, and then you end up going back to some regressed childhood memory or something in your past, and you have this huge realization, and then you realize that this is who you are, this is a part of you, and to embrace and acknowledge that fact. That is what you do in therapy, and that is the same thing that shadow work is, except you're doing it on yourself, to better yourself. What I mean is, I don't know what you guys believe in, but there's the whole yin yang thing. There is an equal balance between the light and the darkness, evil and good, bad and good, etc. There is a balance, and the balance must be maintained. If you continually ignore your inner self, if you continually ignore your inner demons, your inner child, the hurt that you have within you, you're dimming the light. Not only are you dimming the light, you are becoming what we call unbalanced. And when you are unbalanced, you may notice a string of bad luck. It seems like nothing can go right. You're having these ups and downs, problems in your relationship, problems at your job, problems in your life. This is what happens when we become unbalanced. So shadow work is very important. When I first started out on this journey, I watched everything, read everything. I did my research 100%, and I had no idea how to proceed. Because everybody always said things like, picture it as a demon, picture it as a monster, picture it as you're fighting this epic battle. Well, you know what? My nerves get bad. I can't do that. But what I can do is go talk to my inner child and try to heal some of this pain, some of this ache, whatever issues that I have that carried on into my adult life and express themselves in my adult life, make me have unhealthy relationships, make me have bad experiences at work, or whatever the case may be. I had to learn how to go in and not fight my inner demons, but comfort my inner child. I had to go learn how to go in and not only face all the things that I had suppressed, but also gain the strength to continue to keep pushing forward, to keep learning, to keep growing, to be the best person that I could be. And nobody has ever said that shadow work is easy, because it's not. And there's some things that's going to make you uncomfortable. There's some things that you're not going to want to review. There's some things that you're not going to want to talk about. And the thing to remember is, you've already been through it. Okay, if you're strong enough to go through it once, you're strong enough to do it again for the betterment of yourself, for your future, not to stay repressed within the past, if that makes sense. So, what I tell everybody, if you're starting out with shadow work or you're just refreshing up, start out with meditation. Light you some incense, light your candles, whatever helps you to relax, play your music, whatever helps you to relax and get into the frame of mind where you have completely locked out the outside world and you're focusing on self. You are focusing on your inner being, on your growth, on your peace, on your happiness, on everything that you could possibly dream. When you get to that point, take a good hard look in the metaphorical mirror and think about, what can I do to change? What can I do to make a difference in my life? What can I do to what can I do to see what has been holding me back? Okay, when we get to that point, at that point your journey has begun. You have started to come out to acknowledge who you are, what you are, where you're coming from, where you're going, and there will be no stopping you. There's no holding back at all. A lot of people confuse shadow work with dark magic, and honestly, I really just think it gets a bad rap. It really does, because there's, like I said, there is no balance with there is no light without the darkness. There is no darkness without the light. In the beginning there was darkness, and then we got to the light. Okay, in order to be your best self, your happiest self, your lightiest self, you have to get through the dark. You have to push through. You have to persevere. You have to take that first step. And if you don't, well, then you'll just be stuck in the middle ground forever, and we'll never get anywhere, now will we? No. Anyway, as a side note, another way to explain shadow work is what others perceive of us, of what we give to others to perceive of us, is our persona. On the underlayer of our persona is our consciousness, our inner thoughts, our thought patterns, our feelings, etc. That's our consciousness. And then under our consciousness is our shadow. Okay? So you, like I was saying before, you have to start from the basics. You have to work yourself from the inside out, because if you don't, shadow work, consciousness, persona, life, and what you present yourself and what you attract to yourself. That is shadow work 101. And I am the Sage Goddess. Y'all have a good day now.